We should be live. Live stream offline. Stream health. What? Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna put this window over. I'm on Facebook now. Pretty sure. Let's see what's going on. Facebook. Oh my God. Am I on Facebook? I should be live on Facebook right now. Anybody? Oh no, am I live on my personal? Oh no! No, that didn't go over well. Okay. Whoopsie. Not live on personal. No, not what I want to do. Settings. We've got edit. Okay, delete. Add channel. Where's FB? Personal pro. Okay, so I don't want personal profile. Where is groups and public pages? Connect Facebook. Here we go. How's it going, everybody? Just set up a few things. Sorry. We will be doing solar stuff. I've got some interesting information that I've recently learned about the solarness of the solars that we wired last night. I got to head on over to my Pones Jones Facebook account. There we go. Okay, so I'm in so many different places. It's disgusting. Live. Okay, here we go. So we're good. We got it. All right, we got it. We're good. We're good. So, comment. Okay. So I'm going to put this over. I'm going to put this over on the other screen along with DLive, along with the other. I mean, it's going to be insane. So where is DLive these days? Okay, so I got this one going over. We're all good. I just gotta figure out my poop. Gotta put my poop in a group, and that group, then I can poop. What? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That's how ridiculous things have gotten. The ghosting is insane on this TV because it is minus 15 degrees Celsius. For anybody at all. Minus 15 degrees. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's just what I'm telling you right now is the ghosting is insane. There we go. Okay, so we should have enough. Oh, I'm like completely paused on this screen over here. It's always a joke setting up for the first time. The reason why I say the first time is because I recently cleaned up a bunch of my account crap. And so, yeah. I respect everyone and their right to have bathroom politics wherever they deem fit. Okay. Oh my God, are we actually doing it? I think we're doing it. I think we may have just done it. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm going to be working on these solar panels today on the mini e-bike. The solar panels are out in the carport. I was testing them in the sun and getting some readings, and I gotta tell you, I was surprised, okay? So obviously these solar panels are coming from China, and the panels, I don't have speech chat up. I'm sorry. Everybody's trying to talk to me and stuff. Testing with your mother. There we go.
Owens Jones. Testing with your mother. Jacob Kelly. Eboof.
Hey, how's it going? I brought the solar panels out into the wilderness, into the sun. And let me tell you something right now. Those things are terrifying. Utterly terrifying. I did a test on them, and they are rated, right? They're rated for 18 volts apiece. So we have 2 in series, and we have 2 more in series. So we have 4 in total, 2, and then those 2 run in parallel. So we have 2 series, in series, parallel. Got it? So what that's telling me is we should be getting 18 times 2 is 36, and 5 amps times 1, or 5.5 amps times 1 is 5.5 amps. So you should be getting 36 volts, 5.5 amps. Can anybody guess what we're actually getting? Can anybody guess what we're actually getting? Let me tell you what we're actually getting. Well, actually, I'm going to wait. Is there a guess? Is there a guess? Quick.
Jacob Kelly. Over 9,000.
Whoa, this guy is on the ball. So what I was getting at the meter, okay, at the meter, behind a solar panel, staring directly at the sun, was 46 volts. So I was getting 10 volts over the rated, okay? Almost never happens. Getting 10 volts over the rated, because in the listing, it said that it was rated for 12, but it overvolts to 18, or it'll actually do 18.
Jacob
So,
Kelly. Nice.
so I'm getting 46 volts, right? And then with the 2 in parallel, I should be getting 11 amps. Well, where's my meter? Look at this. Look at this. I go to read the amperage. Do you see it? You can't even see those. They're baked. I go to read the amperage, and it frickin' arcs like crazy, like arcs. And I couldn't. It only got up to 7 before I had to pull it away. Just go in. So there is no way. There's no way I'm only getting 11 amps. There's no way. So if we were to put this thing on the bike as is right now, the way I wired it, 2 in series, those 2 in parallel, I think we would be getting way too much voltage for the motor. The motor's only rated for 24. Excuse me, geez, my face. The motor's only rated for 24, but obviously there's some over voltage allowances. So it's probably good up to 30, 32, 34-ish. But I was running 36 with the smaller panel and 36 volts, and I didn't like that very much. But running 46 is too much. It's almost double. It's seriously almost double the voltage, which I don't really want to bake what I just made. Not just yet. We got that windmill thing we want to do, and I don't want to wreck everything before we're done that. So what I think I'm going to do is just wire everything in parallel. If I wire everything in parallel...
Jacob Kelly. So all parallel.
Yeah. So I'll wire everything in parallel, and I'm going to get 18 volts. Well, it's actually 21-ish per panel, 21.5, and more, 22, 23, because I've seen 46 out of it, right? But that was pretty damn perfectly hitting the sun, that there was no clouds for this particular moment, blah, blah, blah. So somewhere around 20 volts, which is 4 less than what it's rated for, which I'll accept the hit, because we're going to bump it up to 22 amps, which is pretty decent. So we're going to have 450-ish watts, somewhere around there. When the panel was up, I had, what I was supposed to have was 11 times 46 is, yeah, that's what I thought. So 506 watts out of 400 watt panels, four 100 watt panels. So I'm getting 25 more watts a panel than I'm supposed to. okay, which is nuts. So right there, that's assuming that I was using 11 amps, which I doubt I was using 11 amps because it was arcing like a biatch. So if we are at 21.5 volts and we times that by 22, we're getting 473. I doubt it. I bet we're going to be up somewhere around the 500 mark as well. So 500 watts is half of what that motor is rated for. If any of you have not seen the video that went live tonight, it's a build of this little guy right there. Okay, a build and a test ride. If you haven't seen it, go to youtube.com/PonesJones, and it's the video that just went up. It is a riot. Check it out. It is a long video. It took forever to make, over a year to get everything lined up and for me to actually figure out how to do it properly. But see, that little bike went 35.5 kilometers. If I get 500 watts to this thing, I should be expecting somewhere around 12 to 15 kilometers per hour, which is actually, no, it's double. It's double what that one single panel was putting out when I first did the solar video, which is also up on the Pones Jones YouTube channel. Check it out. So, yeah, go check it out. Tell me what you think. But seriously, paralleling this thing, we're going to lose a tiny bit just from efficiencies. But I think that that's the best option over, let's say, hitting it with 50 volts, which is just too much. It's just too much voltage. So let me put the mic on. We're going to move a few things around and bring the solar panel in. Jacob Kelly, did you have a chance to check out that video? Or are you doing that right now? I'm sneaking it in. Did I bring in water? I didn't. I had a water that I was going to bring in, and I never did. Oh, God, that is cold. It is ridiculously cold right now. Like, as cold as yesterday, if not more. The nip.
Jacob Kelly. No, I've been so behind on subs trying to catch up.
What? On subs? What are you talking about? Oh, no, do I have to take a look at this? I need like 8 screens in here. On subs, hey? You trying to get me to break up with you? Is that what that was? That's,
Jacob Kelly. My sub box.
Oh, your sub box for videos that you're watching. Gotcha. I see. I'm not important. I see how it is. That's a very clever way of saying that. So I've got Fabrice getting his fingers back in a little bit. We've been talking, and there's a video going up tomorrow on the Red Lines channel about...
Jacob Kelly. I always go in order.
Oh, you always go in order? About, man, it's going to get fucking cold. There's a video going up about the stolen laptop that I bought. So that's going up on Red Lines tomorrow. Should be there at 5 p.m. Mountain.
Jacob Kelly. Yes, agrees.
Then he's going to be editing out of these live streams for a little bit. So yeah, we're giving it a shot. We're trying to get back into things, but everything's went to poop for him all of a sudden. So we're doing our best. Let me lay this bike down. All right, next bike. I need to get bikes out. I have too many bikes. Too many bikes. Get out. Get out. Watch, these aren't going to be here tomorrow. Someone's just going to take off with them in minus 30. Whoopsie. All right. Let me bring in the solar panel so we can rewire it to parallel. Okay. Oh God, it's so big. All right. Just gonna put it here for a second while I close the door. I don't want all of the heat to leave. I pressed the button. All right. So, just get ready to catch up here. If you want to talk on the chats, you got to hit up Twitch. You got to hit up youtube.com/PoundsJones, twitch.tv/PoundsJones. I am live right now on my other Red Lines YouTube channel, on DLive, and on Facebook. Those other ones.
Okay, Mustang 007. My mom said hi.
Hey.
Yes, driver. Don't be disrespecting my mom like that.
What? So, I'm on the 3 that I mentioned, but that's all text-based. So, if I don't get to you right away, I'm sorry. So, what I found yesterday or today, sorry. Actually, I've got quite a few interesting stories for today, but we're going to have to segue into it more natural-like instead of just, tell us all your stories. Meh. Anyways. Today was something else. Let me tell you right now. I'm just going to clear a few things out of the way. Then we're going to get it to soldering and rewiring that solar panel. We got to change it to parallel. It's too powerful.
Tell us all your stories.
Tell us all the stories. Meh. You forgot that part. Meh. Man, this ninja is kind of in the way a little bit. Not gonna lie to you. Meh. Tell us all the stories. There was me testing the solar panel, which almost lit my house on fire because the thing is freaking powerful. I'll tell you, it's only rated for 400, right? That's what the listing says. 100 watt panels, but you're not getting 400 watts. No way, buddy. You're getting like 5 minimum. 500 minimum. So it's kind of crazy. And also terrifying at the same time. Not gonna lie to you. Let's move that up a little bit. I'm gonna take off this battery pack. I actually don't need it on anymore. None of the projects we're doing require it.
That BS send them back.
Yeah, that BS. That's what I was thinking. So it's kind of nuts, actually. What is in my pocket? Oh, my cell phone. The arcing that was going on when I was trying to test the solar panel, it scared the living bejeebus out of me. Because, oh, jeez. Get that in there. Whoop. Because I was supposed to be doing this quickly before I had to go pick up kids. And what ended up happening was I couldn't get the tester on the panel. The panel's a lot bigger than I thought it was. It's just, like I'd say at least a third bigger than the last one. And so I was leaning up against the house, balancing everything, trying to get a quick reading and do a video at the same time. Ended up arcing against... trying to do an amperage test, ended up arcing it twice. Almost burnt my leads off. It was nuts. A little too nuts. So I'm just going to put this out there. If you guys have not seen the latest video out on Pounds Jones, check out youtube.com/PoundsJones. That is the mini e-bike, which is this guy right here. It's the whole build, everything wrapped up in a bow. It is one of the hardest videos I've had to edit. It has I think it's the most time I've spent on a video that's not like a live stream or something. Like that laptop live stream one took the longest just because it was like 2 hours long. The one with the pallet in the garage. So if you want to see the pinnacle of my creativity, boring, then check that out. I have the next one coming down the line is this GIO that we fixed up on stream, and then I went and tested it, and then we will be dicking around with it because this is what I want to be. Really? That light just died? This is what I want to be driving or riding all winter long. I'm assuming that the winter isn't going to suck a lot of pee-pee, but it might just. Because right now it's sucking a whole bunch of pee-pee. a nice light panel. I mean, it still weighs, but it doesn't weigh anything near what the other one did. Good Lord. Okay, my foot is caught. Whoa! We almost lost her. We almost gave her a loss. Okay, so the panel is down. So what we need to do is wire everything in parallel, which means that we're going to have to connect 2 more plugs to each lead running back to the main. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody in advance for tips account totaling over $8,000 for this stream. Thank you so much in advance for all the tips in advance. It's been it's such an honor, some might say. So what I'm gonna have to do is, baby G, flip this over somehow and get at to where I need to go. Do I have scissors? I have scissors over there. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of wiring parallel. It's a huge pain in the ass, but I do it for you, peeps. I do it for you. Should I just be running all the wiring underneath? I mean, that's probably... Good God. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to have to end up doing.
Okay, Mustang 007. You're welcome in advance.
Oh, thank you. Thank you again. Appreciate it. I mean, without 8K a day, I don't know how this stream could make it.
Thanks for following.
Whoop! Why aren't I getting overlays? Or are they late? Are they late to the party as per usual? Let me pull up something here. I'm not getting overlays. Why aren't I getting overlays? There we go. What in the actual hump is going on? Properties, source. Someone changed my default browser again.
You're going to break up with him, right? BLK Mustang 007. 8K a day keeps the doctor away.
8K. Oh, it's already going for that source. Okay. 1 second. I don't even know who subbed yet. Oh, there it is. 4-1. Thank you for the follow.
Foreman's one is now following. Foreman's one. Thanks for following.
My throat is totally screwed. It's not loading this. It's not. Oh, there it is. Okay, it loaded. Okay, we're good. I'm not gonna break up with them. Not right now.
First one, the IDNT pop up.
First one didn't pop up, so we did have one before. Okay, let me have a check. Let me have a look. See. Here we go. Oh, it is 2, isn't it? Daniel Lim. Where are you coming from, Daniel? You still watching? Let me know, Daniel. Let me know. If he's, like, I'm not going to break up with him if he's not even here. If he's not commenting. Let me know. Daniel Lin. People come on. They, you know what I mean? I think what I should do is have, like, a breakup Wednesday or something. Where we do the whole breakup thing on a Wednesday. Hump day. And you can request it. Follow or subscribe or whatever and request to be broken up with. I don't know. It seems a little bit wordy, but we'll figure it out. We're good people. We'll get it done. But yeah, it's just an idea I'm playing with. So there's another connector. I need, what, fucking 3 more? Good God in heaven. There's another one. Okay, so the positivos are done. That's a fuse.
What else is in this box? Okay, so there's a negative. Here's another negative. So I need 2 negatives. So what do those look like? Oh, they look like 2 negatives. Okay, so it looks like we made it. Is that it? That's it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to undo this one, and then I'm going to steal the negative off this line. And then hopefully we'll just be able to cut, paste. Cut, paste, done. Actually, I'm not going to take this off the line. Oh, God. Fuck. What are these things rated for? I can't remember the rating. I doubt it's 20 amps a piece, though. So what I'm going to end up doing... Yeah, I'm going to run into problems, aren't I? I've got... So this is the top. So I've got... Jesus. I've got... 2 and 2 running down. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. And so that goes in. That's okay. So that's positive. So I've wired it backwards because I'm a moron, I guess. And so I'm going to have to take these off. I can't see the... Yeah, this camera can see me. Perfect. So what's the deal today, Mr. Pones? Well, what ended up happening to me today was I got home early, did the solar panel thing. Not home early, but earlier than I normally am. And while doing the solar panel thing, or sorry, after the solar panel thing, I noticed that there was condensation landing on a knife next to my electrical panel. So I pop open my electrical panel, and there's condensation going up the PVC pipe, or coming down the PVC pipe that leads into the attic. And that condensation is landing on breakers. So what do? I go up into the attic. Well, first I get a fan going, but then I go up in the attic and bring some mouse traps with me because it's...
Stick a fork in it.
Stick a fork in it. Because that's an ample opportunity to put up mouse traps. So that's what I do. Put a mouse trap. I go up there and I tuck tape, which is like a vapor barrier tape. I tuck tape the tops of the pipes, but they're pretty much sealed off. And then I realized, oh, damn. So what's actually happening is the moisture in my house is going up the pipe from the inside and condensing inside the pipe because half the pipe is sticking out of the top in my attic. So it's condensing, or it's creating condensation on the inside of the pipe as it goes up. So now I gotta get caulking and caulk all the inside of that pipe before anybody gets electrocuted. So that was fun. The other thing that was fun, if any of you have a second and would like to go on a journey with me, is anybody commenting? No. Would like to go on a journey with me.
No humidity control.
I don't have, dude, I live in an old ass house. I don't have humidity anything. The only thing I control in my house is, well, nothing really. My kids get to control when they break the shitter, you name it. That's all them. I control nothing. So what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted.
007. Do you have a fuse on that bad boy at all?
On this? Yeah, there's one right here. Anyways, what I was saying is that... fuck, what was I saying? Okay. So if any of you want to go on a journey with me, we're going to go over to the App Store for Android. All right? App Store for Android. Trust me on this one. You're going to love it. Come with me on this together. Some might say it's us versus the world. Also, you will go into the infinity and enjoy nothingness. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make this into a cult. So the reason why I'm telling you all of these things is because there's an app called 3CX. 3CX for mobile. Go check it out. You don't have to install it. That's fine. I don't want you to install it. 3CX for mobile is an app that lets you use your phone as an IP phone within the 3CX software environment, which I have set up at the office because that's my fucking job. So, you download this app, you run it on your mobile device, on your phone, and this app allows your phone to act as though it is a soft phone on the network, wherever you are, only using data. I set up this VoIP phone system so that the company could save a epic butt ton of money, which they have, and everything's been going great until 3CX about 2 weeks ago forced an update to all mobile clients via the Play Store, but aka the mobile app. They pushed an update to version 16. Now, why am I pissed about version 16? Well, in order to run...
Footage. Hey everyone, take 2 shots of whiskey and call a hooker in the morning.
Jesus. In order to run 3CX version 16, you need 3CX version 16 server. Ruh-roh. Now, we don't have version 16 server running.
Will do.
So I had to spend a weekend getting it running. Now, I did a backup 2 weekends ago of the server, and the backup crashed the server, so I had to abandon the upgrade for that weekend. Last weekend, I did the upgrade. It went over relatively good. Mind you, you have to uninstall everything and then reinstall everything, which is a huge pain in the ass. And then I go into the office, and we have a firewall, PF Sense, I call it PF Chang's, a firewall that I have programmed, and that firewall is supposed to let phone conversations pass from Wi-Fi over to the internal network. Why? Because you block your Wi-Fi from having total access to your internal network because you don't know if, let's say on a weekend, someone pulls up in a van and just sits there and tries chewing at your security all frickin' weekend. So, you, just for safety, over precaution, whatever you want to call it, you put your Wi-Fi behind a firewall so that the LAN, or so that the Wi-Fi cannot see the LAN. It doesn't matter if the LAN can see the Wi-Fi. Anyways, so we have to open ports for 3CX mobile to work properly. Well, the port that's open is port 5060 because that's the SIP port trunk number. I take this app, version 16, and I'm trying to get it to work on the internal Wi-Fi. And it's not. Fuck my life, right? I try everything. I realize that it's calling out to a DNS server to try and get information. So I'm trying to force it to only look internally for the server. But you can't dick around very much with it because you have to scan a QR code to provision the fucking phone every time. In order to make the QR code, you have to pump it out directly from the server. So you can't screw around with the coding or the settings directly within the config file or the provisioning file because the QR code has all of the information in it. So screw my life. So what do? Well, I set up the laptop to act as a phone, stick it on the Wi-Fi network. Guess what? It works fine. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So I give these phonies a call. No, I don't. I go on the Play Store and I drop them a review, a 1-star. That's why I'm telling you to go there. Take a look at the review. A 1-star. And I say, listen, I found a bug in your software. I found a bug in your software that won't let internal Wi-Fi run the phone. Well, I get a reply the next day. Okay, maybe if you just do us a solid and put wire capture on your entire network and send us that information, then we can have a better idea of the bug. Also, something about wire capturing your phone only. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do, right? I work at a place of business that they're dealing with people's credit card informations and, all sorts of sensitive information. And you want me to what? I'm sorry, what? You want me to what? You want me to wire capture my entire network and fire it off to you so that you can do what exactly? Commit credit card fraud? Like, what the crap? So the last line, I don't know if it is actually the last line, but it's there in my head as the last line. The last line of the review reply that I got sent says, oh, and you need to, the laptop and the mobile client are different. You need to put the mobile client on port 5090. Okay, 3CX, let's break this down just for a goddamn second here. So what you're telling me...
BLK Mustang 007. Seems legit. Toolbox footage. Credit card fraud that seems legit.
So what you're telling me, 3CX, is you force an update on everyone, right? Then, just for shits, you change up the port from 5060. You went and you turned that 6 upside down. You turned that frown all around. And now it's 6090. Okay. But then you didn't give us any documentation. You didn't write it the fuck down anywhere. You didn't do that. You just made your goddamn changes and made me figure this shit out and write a goddamn report on it. You're a dick. I digress. So that is how I got hired and fired by 3CX in the same day. I recently opened a merch store. Just kidding.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a huge pain in the ass. Frickin' I'm troubled. It's like my wife messaged me. She's like, oh, how's your day going? I'm like, well, apparently I work at the troubleshooting department at 3CX, and everybody there is a frickin' moron. So expect a giant paycheck in the mail. It's like, fuck.
Jacob Ellie. What exactly is this app supposed to do? Make calls to people on your network.
Yeah, exactly. What? Was that a serious question? What's 3CX supposed to do? 3CX is a whole phone system that's run over IP. I can't tell if you're being serious or if you're joking around, so I'm just kind of answering it seriously.
Jacob Ellie. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a whole PBX. They call it a PBX, but PBX is an ancient term for a phone system. I've set up SIP phone systems before, old ones that run on lines, and you need digital PRIs and all that crap. And 3CX phone system is very far superior to those.
BLK Mustang 007. Invisible paycheck.
Invisible paycheck is coming. It's a lot easier to set up because it's all done on a server. It's not done on proprietary, god-awful, expensive hardware that everybody likes to do. Like, we had an Avaya phone system. We had like $100,000 in contracts for that frickin' thing. $100,000. And someone high up in the company, I don't want to say high up because he was my boss, but I guess high up.
I'm not. Your review is helpful.
I marked you. Thank you so. Seriously, you found my review? That's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious. I wonder if they edited their reply yet, as I completely bashed them in the review. Well, if you put some freaking documentation somewhere, damn it. What was I saying? Yeah, so and a phone system like Avaya, holy crap! You need a license to do everything. You need a license to have a license with that freaking. It is nuts. I have a report that we printed out, pages of licenses for everything. You want so many buttons on your phone, you need a license. You want to have more than one receptionist, you need a license. You want to have a phone and a soft phone, you need 2 separate licenses. Like, it's insane. Just insane. The scam that is the tech world. So, yeah. So at this point, at that point, I was like, screw this. I'm done. I'm not paying any more of this crap. It's not, I kind of act like company money is my money. Helps me get through shit.
Jacob Kelly, what is a limp phone? Toolbox footage.
A limp phone?
TV, no stinking licenses.
Yeah.
BLK Mustang 007. Do you have a license to be talking about licenses?
Yes, that's exactly right. Right? Avaya, license to talk about licenses. Actually, there's so many frickin' phone stories that I have. It's ridiculous. Dealing with Avaya's own techs and a company TELUS, which is a big company up in Canada, a communications company, like AT&T and all those people. Me trying to deal with TELUS techs because they keep screwing us over on our digital PRI line, which is digital PRI line is just fancy talk for a slow DSL line coming in dedicated to phones. But anyways, yeah. So what did you say? What's a what phone, Jacob Kelly? You said something. A SIP phone? A VoIP? Voice over IP phone? A phone that you can use over the internet. You need a good connection. Like we have fiber at the office.
Soft phone.
Oh, a soft phone. Okay. So a hard phone is, your desktop, your desk phone you pick up, you hold things to your ears and that kind of shit. A soft phone is a phone that is completely software based. So at the office, we have everything set up where everybody's on a soft phone. So they don't actually have a physical phone. They have a computer that runs an app, a phone app, if you will, that is a virtual hard phone. And they need a headset on or something similar and speakers for a ringer, right? So, yeah, it's pretty interesting how I got it all set up. But at the same time, if the computer goes down, then you've got problems. Because if the computer goes down, not only does it knock out the phone, but it also knocks out your ability to look things up in the database, right? Because you got clients and everything in a database. Look things up in a database to be productive, right? So if the computer goes down, not only are they, because how am I trying to say this? So when we had hard phones via Avaya, the Avaya phone system with hard phones, if the computer went down, they could still make cold calls, is what they call it, where you call and be writing notes down on a piece of paper and then fill in the database later. So it was still a thing. You could still get work done. Or if on the Avaya phone system, if the phones went down, you could still do work on the computer, data entry, whatever, BS stuff till I got the phones back up and running. But now it's all or nothing. So if a computer goes down, nobody has anything to do, especially because the database guy and me sat down, same with the web guy, we sat down and made the whole office paperless like 2 years ago because people were printing out stuff and it was ridiculous. We had an incident like that not too long ago where we found an ancient burial dig from the past where a few years ago they were printing out stuff and marking it and rescanning it in and sending, emailing it. It's like, what the crap is going on? And we found one of those people still doing that the other day. So we made a quick internal website that would solve that issue. But seriously, if the computers go down, everybody is down. So the pressure is on, right? You don't want to relate your job to a Marine because I'm not a Marine, nor is my job like that. But it's the same mentality when it comes to time. So in the Marines, it's you're bored out of your goddamn mind until you're getting shot at, and then it's like life and death. Not quite that way with tech, but you are definitely working on heavy back-end infrastructure stuff, which can be very boring, very tedious work. And then all of a sudden something goes down and they're paying an employee to sit there, right? And they're looking at you going, well, we're losing money right now. Fix this. And you have to excel. You absolutely 100% have to excel at being under pressure because that's what infrastructure tech is.
Hi, Beer. String Bean. PWNS.
Hey. So, yeah. So I moved the office over to the VoIP phone. It's been going over well, except for this freaking update thing with the phone and me being basically a tech for 3CX. And that pissed me right off. You could just send me your Wireshark of your network. It's like, what the frick? What do you think? What do you think I'm doing? Just Googling porn all day? Like, what the crap? Anyways, so that was the intensity of my day today. That was the shots fired. Okay, so how is this going? All three, and then that line goes back. What? So that goes back, so that goes forward. There should be 4 here. Whoop! Thank you for the follow.
It's Biz. Okay, next story.
God damn it, my foot. Thank you so much. Do I have a next story? There was a camera on the roof at work that fell down via the wind. I put if anybody's seen...
Bulldozer. Thanks for following. BLK Mustang 007. Is the trip over?
Is the trip over? What? If anybody has seen my Instagram stories today, check them out. Instagram.com/Pones_Jones. There was one of it blowing really hard outside, like really freaking bad. 100-kilometer-hour gusts. It was ridiculous, and it knocked out one of the cameras at work. So I got to spend yesterday in the wind putting this camera back up. It was ridiculous. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, there was one more story. So they're doing renovations. They're doing this build at the office, and there's construction material, wood, whatever, drywall, you name it, all over the place. And I asked the guy, I was like, hey, listen, I've known him for a while. I was like, hey, listen, I have a wood stove.
BLK Mustang 007. You started this story by saying, let us take a trip to the App Store.
Yeah, that was... What? Yeah, that was the whole story, the whole 3CX story. We took a trip to the App Store, and you guys are supposed to read my comment because I reported a bug on the 3CX mobile app. Hit rewind, bro. So they're doing construction at the office. I know a guy. I know the guy who's running it. So I went over and said, hey, listen, I run a wood stove.
Jacob Kelly. Sort reviews by 1 star and most recent.
Yes, that's it. I gave him 1 star. If they were going to come back and be like, oh, we have documentation here and blah, 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 you're just an idiot, I would have been like, okay, there you go. There's your 5 stars because the app's really good. But they didn't. Anyways, so I got the okay to grab some wood, leftover wood. He's saving it for me. And actually, shoot, I left a little mini pile that he was saving for me too. It doesn't matter because I took my son. We go to the dump, which is my most favorite place in the world. everything's free. People just throw away like quads and scooters and e-bikes and lawnmowers. It's ridiculous. So we go to the dump. We end up getting a load of wood from the dump. So we lucked out there. There was like 8 minutes left, so I was freaking whipping everything into the SUV or into the trailer. And on the way out of the dump, I could see at the office that someone was pulling out of the yard. So they're pulling out of the yard, and as they're driving away, I realized, oh crap, they locked the yard. So I don't have a key for the yard, even though I have a key for literally everything in that office because I'm the tech. I've got to get to all the computers, servers, you name it, and it could be in the middle of the night that this stuff goes down, and I need physical access sometimes. So I've got keys for just about everything, except for maybe the financial room. Anyways, I don't have a key for the gate. I don't know why. I don't know who invented this, but I don't have a key for the gate. So my son and I roll up. I'm trying all my keys because I think, oh, maybe I'll luck out and one of these keys will work. Nothing works. So we pull around to the front parking lot, and I realize that the guy has laid out all of this wood. He tells me to meet him there at 6, which I'm there at 6, and he's laid out all of the wood that I'm supposed to be taking out in front of the back of the building in that gated area. Well, I was like, well, let's go inside. We'll take a piss, and we'll come out and figure out what the heck we're going to do. So we come back out, and I'm like, okay, I'll jump the fence, right? A pile of wood there. It's not going to be that hard. Jump the fence, jump my own fence. And then I had to rifle over the top of this, I don't know, 8-foot fence, a whole giant-ass pile of wood to fit in the back of my SUV, or in the trailer of my SUV, so that I could heat my house. What a dick. Puts it out, and I get stuck, hurling it over, telling my son to back up all the time. Dad, I'll put one in. So I broke one of the corners off so he could put a little tiny piece of wood in the trailer so he felt better about himself. Kids these days. Yeah. So that was a joke. That's what I was doing in minus 20 Celsius, hucking wood over a fence, climbing over in boots that go up to my knees, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to slip and get impaled by the top of this fence, and it's going to be on camera because I know this is on camera because I put up all the cameras. Welcome to the ridiculousness.
He is just trying to be helpful like a normal Canadian.
Like a normal Canadian. Oh, I watched the thing today. I thought it was pretty funny. Canada got its independence by asking politely for it. And the British monarch gave it to him. Or the British government, or whatever you want to call it. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, so that is all of the positive lines right there. So these should connect up to every single one of these all the way back to here. So I'm going to need a 30 amp fuse for this one because I'm not going to be running its own lines back. There's just not enough wattage going through these for me to worry that much about it. I'm not going to run one line for each all the way back. That's going to be too much. So I'm going to break it here. I'm going to... Ow, my feet are freezing cold. Since I'm not soldering anymore because I'm trying to get this thing frickin' done already. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to scoot ahead and start... Can you guys still see me? Barely. I'm going to jump ahead here.
What are the specs on that panel?
This is 4 panels, and the specs are supposed to be 18 volts, 5.5 amps each, but it's not. It's like 21 or 22 volts and more than 5.5 amps. Let me tell you that right the frick now. I've already told this story, but I was out back testing it for voltage and amperage, and it was arcing for the voltmeter. Arcing. Like burning the leads of the voltmeter. It was insane. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. So I killed it. I only got voltage read. I only got amperage up to like 7 amps, and then the arc was just way too big. So I killed it. But yeah, there's no way that these panels are putting out what they're rated for, which is kind of terrifying. They're putting out a lot more. Like a lot. You think, oh, 5%, 5% here or there. No, we're putting out like 25%, if not more, power than what it's rated for. Insane. So, as soon as this video goes public, which, by the way, I put out a video tonight, the mini bike that we made with laptop batteries. I think it was just doing 1 ohm, wasn't it? I don't know. The load, it's 20 amps it can read, so I know that it does put it through a load, so it must have a pretty big ass resistor. What was I saying? Oh yeah, launched the video. That happened tonight. If you want to check it out, it's that mini bike just outside of the camera view there. We take it through its paces. It's a good ass time. Internet celebrity Jacob Kelly hasn't even seen it yet, so there's no point in even watching it until he does. He says that he...
Kelly was thinking maybe put an inline resistor.
Yeah, and then I've got to do all the math myself. I think I'll just take the dramatized arcing over all of that BS. Plus, I got to get a resistor that will handle that much amperage, which, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them don't. Could be wrong. I might be wrong on that. I'm trying to get to this spot in here where I connected the wires together, because I don't want to strip down this wire again in another spot. That's really freaking annoying to do. Ouch. Frick.
That milk. You got the milk tonight.
I got the milk tonight. Is it almond? Is it goat? Cheese milk? Is it moldy? Give me the dirties. Give me the deets. The dirty dates. What's the expiration? Don't talk to me unless you're talking about the expiration. Okay.
Scout milk. No, only real milk. BLK Mustang 007. To measure high current, I think you need an inductor pickup.
Probably. I understood a little bit of what that means, but that's the extent of my electrical knowledge in that area. I have electrical knowledge in other areas, not that area. But Mr. Pones, that's basic electrical knowledge. Okay, well then thank you for calling me an idiot. It's fine. I'll just go home and cry a little bit. It's fine. I do it all day. I'll do it anyways. I do it all day long. Internet celebrity Jacob Kelly.
Is that the loop that you put around the wire?
What? Is this the loop? No, this is the previous connection point that I used to wire this end on. Is that what you're asking? Internet celebrity Jacob Kelly is now talking. Oh my God, I can't believe he's here. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Pones, you idiot, you were asking for it.
I'm asking for what? Oh God. I'm asking for what the guy was saying. I'm lost. Sorry, it's hard to follow text-to-speech when you're not actually staring at the text. But then why do you use it? Because I feel like the mic's way too high up on me. All right. Where is my other pieces? God damn it. Okay, here we go.
BLK Mustang 007.
Doctor's pickup is the clamp thing that you put around the wire.
What? This? These are strippers. Damn it, I feel like I'm not understanding. It's like talking to someone who has autism, but they don't have autism.
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Oh, well then call it strippers, aight? Like, fuck. Sorry. You got that thing with the thing and the tool and the thing. Oh, I don't understand. Fuck, man, you're annoying. God damn it. What? I just don't understand what you mean. Oh, you mean the name of the tool? Yeah, that one. It's all your fault. It's like, Jesus.
Jacob Kelly.
We get it, Bones. No, not the strippers.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is very annoying. The electrical tape job that I did last night was pretty damn impressive because I am struggling really hard to get through it. Ouch. It's like really, really difficult. So there's that. I hope this one's long enough. I really do. Because if not, I don't know what to do with my life anymore. All right, let's check it. Because I'm not going to do this shit and then have to do it again.
Inductive pickups use a coil around the wire to sense the magnetic field generated by
Oh.
the current.
Gotcha. Yes. Inductors. I know what inductor is. I never heard it referred to as an inductor pickup. That's where I was confused. Thank you for the clarity. So that will go there to that one. And this one will go here to that one. We good then? We're good. We're good. I can tape that. Perfect. Yeah, I know inductors. Henrys. They measure inductor resistance in Henrys, if I'm not mistaken. I had...
Jacob Kelly.
Neither have I, but it was a fairly descriptive name.
I had to help figure out inductors when I was with the other company that I helped build. Up! Oh, we're right here. Let me get it in. Okay, my tongue muscle's done. That was wildly inappropriate and took way too long to accomplish. It was exactly like my personal life. Wow, this is ridiculous, this wire. Yeah, to deal with inductors, trying to make a boost in one of the products that the company that I help make sells.
Use Duracell.
Thanks for following.
Thank you so much. Apologize if you have to go get an STD check now. We'll go 50s on it. We'll halvesies it. We'll halvesies the STD check, okay? You and me, we'll halvesies it. You just let me know. If it's anything over like $14 though, it's gonna have to wait for like next paycheck. You know what I mean? Like I've already got this, you know, like the next 10 years of paychecks already figured out. So you're just gonna. No, I'm just saying. Like I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying you might be on your own for just a few minutes. You know what I mean? Like 10 years, but just a few minutes because I'm not going to dip into my paycheck schedule just because you want to go get STD checked, right? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Jacob Kelly.
Now just come visit here. College has free STD check.
Oh, really? Are they encouraging you to have sex then? That's fucked up. No, it's not encouraging. It's just being realistic about people's expectations at college. Oh my God, calm down. Oh God, this hurts so much. Ah, this friggin' wire is expensive too.
They hand out condoms, so yes.
So yes. See if I can get in the garbage. Oh, nailed it. Excuse me. Oh, who said I didn't play sports when I was young? I did not play sports when I was young. Played a little bit of sports. Hated most of it. I found it a waste of time. If I am playing sports, I could be doing something else more productive. I was big into board games and making rules and stuff. And later did I learn that that would be what I go off of when I was trying to troubleshoot things, was the environment. I build it in my head and then I troubleshoot and break it to figure out how to make it better. Who'd have thought that was going to be the basis for playing board games when you're 6 years old? Nobody. There we go. Oh God, not like this. Okay. Come on, we are almost there, ladies. Ladies and that one gentleman, you know who you are. Anybody else play sports when they were young? Nobody? Nobody at all? Okay. We're all in the company of each other. That's fine. You don't have to be shy. You can admit that you were the sports fan. You were shotting those puts. You know what I'm saying? You were javelining those throws, spearing somebody. My wife said that she was some track. I don't know what they call it. Goddess. I don't know. She like won a bunch of crap. And her life accomplishments I pay so much attention to for some reason. Apparently, javelin when she was young, someone chucked it down the field and skewered someone through the shoulder and stuck him to the football field. So that would have been hilarious to watch. Who's still throwing javelins in high school? What year is this? The 50s? Come on, where's lawn darts when you need them? Yummy, I right? Can't believe that was able to get out on the market. Just go ahead. Go ahead, give them shortened war javelins that we've been digging up at various ancient burial war ground areas with thousands of people dead. Thousands of people dead all around. No, ship it. No, just ship it. Give it a ship. Yeah, get it out there. Get the public into it. Yeah. I'm just looking to see if my camera died. Get the public into it. Yeah. Doesn't matter. The backyard, come on. They can bleed in their own backyard. It's all good. Yeah, tell them to get insurance. Just tell them to get insurance. Yeah. Fucking lawn darts. Are you kidding me? How many kids died because of that? All of them? Whole generation wiped out by lawn darts. We had lawn darts when I was a kid. And I was no longer a kid. They made me grow up instantly. Everyone was dead. I had to take care of literally everyone. Granny was too incapacitated to even throw the lawn dart. She was the only one that survived. Couldn't get up the staircase to play lawn darts. The only one that made it. Oh, you guys are having so much fun. I'll be out there in 2 minutes. Oh my God, it's a massacre. Granny, what happened here? The police are coming. Granny, it was the dart. What do you mean, Granny? How did you get the voice thing, Granny? It was the dirt that belongs to the lawn. I've been telling you for years that it will be some stupid product that does your children in. Granny, you gotta calm down. What do you mean the lawn dart, Granny? Okay. Here we go. Boom. Suck on that. That should be negativo. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Where's 4? Okay, 4. Boom. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. If you want to give it up, I'm here. That, my friends, is it for me. I'm freezing fucking cold. We did the parallel wiring. I have to change the fuse, and I have to put it into. Wow, there's ice growing on my solar panel. I have to change the fuse, and I have to just plug them in and give them a zip, which we might even cover tomorrow. Tomorrow, if the sun is out, I will be zipping this in a hurry and doing the video then, but I can't do this temperature anymore. So I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody who subbed, followed, you name it. Come back again tomorrow night. Maybe this thing will be done if the sun finally came out. Maybe we'll be polishing it up or moving on to the windmill, which would be way cool as well. So I'm out. Have a good one, and I will see you guys next time I enter the polar ice caps. Ciao.